Hello, Professor. We are gathered here today in order to present our first assignment for social data mining techniques, and our topic today is Spotify application. In this slide, we are showing the following contents. We have given the project overview, an overview of the team profile, the technologies that we have used, and the entire process overview, step-by-step detail of the process, and the final output. So for this application, we have created a desktop application using Python code. The data is being fetched from the Spotify API services, and we are using MongoDB Cloud Services to store our data. Moving on to the next slide, this is our team profile. Me, myself, Srishti, who's working as a business analyst. I have created the access tokens for the Spotify API app to fetch the data from Python, and also drafted the final presentation for the data acquisition. We have Ashish Sehgal as a team lead and developer who has managed the team and divided the task for each of the member, and also helped us upload the data on the MongoDB server, and he finally pulled the data from the Spotify API. Aditi Sharma, who helped us in the documentation part of this project. She created the data model of the database and the entity relationship model. She also helped in creating the final presentation for the project. We have Prerna Sharma, who's a data analyst. She did the initial research on the APIs that are available on the social media and helped us select the uh, Spotify API. She further created the backend code for Python and helped in troubleshooting the code. We have Nehal Singh Sani, who's also a data analyst. He helped us develop the correct task for the acquisition, that is create, read, update, and delete on the database. We have divided the process into 4 tasks. First is data gathering, then data cleaning, data upload, and data fetching. So as mentioned earlier, we have gathered the data from Spotify API. Then we have cleaned the data and normalized the data. Then the third task, data upload, is being done on the MongoDB cluster. And fourth part is we are fetching the data for the final analysis. So the technologies that we have used here is Google Colab notebooks, where we are typing the entire Python code. We are using the Python code as our technology, and MongoDB as a cloud server. So the step 1, which is fetching the data from the API. So in order to use the Spotify API, we need to create the access token ourselves, the client, for which we need the client IDs and the client secret keys. Both the keys are available on the Spotify developer site. These credentials are converted to base64 format and then are supposed to be passed into token data, and using the request format, we get the access token, which is compulsory in order to fetch any data from Spotify API. This is the raw data which is fetched from the API in the JSON format. As you can see, this is an example for the albums where there are multiple columns like ID, name, the album type, and the URL of the ID. So this is the raw data that we get. So moving on, Prerna can help you explain on how further we clean the data and normalize the data.
Hello, Professor. My name is Prerna, and I worked as a data analyst on this assignment. I have performed primarily 3 tasks. First was searching of the APIs, wherein I had researched of different APIs and zeroed down on Spotify's API. Second task was data cleaning and data normalization. In data cleaning and data normalization, my first task was to download the API's data into the Python file. After downloading the the data into the Python file, this was the JSON which we had collected. The main task was to get into the nested JSON and bifurcate into different columns in order to get our final database. To do this, the data cleaning was performed, and we had obtained 2 databases. That is, one is the album database and second is the artist database. For the album, we have collected 150 rows and shortlisted the columns to the listed 9 columns. Similarly, for the artist database, we had shortlisted the following 3 columns as the final columns for the database. The technology which we've used is Python, and we have used Colab as the Python notebook. The raw data fetched from the Spotify API was highly nested in the JSON format, and which was used as a database by using the Python libraries such as JSON, Pandas, and NumPy. Aditi, who has worked on data model and the enterprise relationship model, will further explain the database structure.
Professor, my name is Aditi. I'm here to present you the data models. As Prerna provided us all the structure of the tables, so I build some data models. We have two tables, album data and artist data. We have two primary key for the ranks and we link them together. And we have album objects, rank, album type, album ID, name, release date, precision, total tracks, and type. For artist object, we have a rank, artist ID, and name and type. And we have a data source from http developerspotify.com. Please go further for the next slide. For entity relationship diagram, we have one-to-many relationship between artist and album. Like for artist, we have ID, name, and type. For album, we have album type, name, and album ID, total tracks, and release date and type. So the one artist can have many songs in albums. So we make a relation one-to-many. And now Ashish Sehgal will provide you more details about the project.
So there were in total of 150 records fetched from the API, which API has a limit of fetching 50 records at a time. So the API was used to insert 3 documents that had 50 records in each from the API of Spotify that was used for the latest of Canada top 50 albums. Next slide. So this data was inserted into the MongoDB cluster using the below code, that is mclient equal to py mongo client, and the server address with the password. Then we create the db equal to mclient equal to Spotify data. That creates a database name, and table equal to db.top50 creates a db into the database. Next slide. So these are the two tables that are fetched from the database that are stored in the MongoDB cluster. And after that, the application is being created by the Nihal Singh Shawnee, and he is creating CRUD application that will create, read, update, and delete on a web application, and he'll upload the link on the Blackboard if he finishes by the deadline. Thank you.
Hello, Professor. My name is Nihal Singh Sani, and I will be showcasing the bonus part of our assignment. Here, I've created a web application using Flask, which is a lightweight Python framework, and it is ideal in our scenario. The application performs basic CRUD functions on the MongoDB we have used. I will showcase the components and the code and configuration that make this happen. Yeah. Now, setting up the Flask. Here we run it. As you can see, it's functional on the local host. I will access the local host right here. Here you can see it redirected us to create. Now I will use the read. As you can see, all the data is here. Now I will use update. Yeah, data is updated. And now delete. As we can see, all the functionalities are running. Thank you.